get critical thinking. If you want to pass, make sure you understand this here very well. Anybody can write anything about Ansoff and the rest. Very few people will be able to tell me about how things are working. So, where you will get the mark, I would say about over 65% or 70% will be from 4 and 5. This is how I will mark you in retail marketing. 4 and 5 are the most important one. Okay, I'm talking on retail marketing here. 4 and 5 are the two most important one here. Implementation. You know about IDEA? Have you heard of DRIP? If you haven't, look to your consumer behavior, decision making unit, or the decision making here. What you need to understand is, this is extremely important for marketing global age. New product development. How you develop new products. Coming up with ideas, idea generation, screening, plenty of textbook about new product development. This is what you will have to do, develop a new product. So, extremely important. Consumer behavior again, all of this. Process of adoption. Have you seen this? If you haven't, have a look through, okay? I will make it a bit bigger if you can't see it here. Don't know whether it will be okay, but let's try. Can you see? This is how it's working. Personal influences, psychological, economic and social influences. You identify the problem, you look for information, you evaluate, you purchase and post-purchase and review and the feedback. This one is part, and this one as well is part of mostly of your consumer behavior. But it's applicable in all three of them, without a doubt here. You need to explain this in more detail in marketing global age, because innovation and diffusion process. Have you done this in consumer behavior?
No.
Okay. You need to do it. Okay. If you don't, you haven't done it. That's okay. But then you know product life cycle. What you need to realize is very important when you're implementing. You need to tell us properly about promotional communication. I don't want to see just marketing communication. I want to understand how you're using push and pull strategy. I want you to explain the difference between push and pull. If you're looking at pricing, I want you to understand what is strategic pricing and what are tactical pricing. Strategic, what is price skimming? What is penetration pricing? If you're looking at promotional, here I want you to understand all the different things, which one to use. Are you going to use internet, or are you going to use sales promotion and the rest? The 7 P's. You all know the 7 P's right now, but I guess not many of you will know the 7 C's. Customer value, the cost, convenience, communication, confirmation, consideration and coordination. All very important towards making sure nowadays businesses are moving ahead in terms of marketing. So, number 4 is where you will be able to explain. If you're telling us you're going to use, your people is going to drive things for you, I want to understand how your internal branding work.
I guess you forgot to explain BCG.
Yeah, I won't finish that, okay? We'll go to BCG shortly, okay? BCG will be, you know BCG by heart now because you did it last time, okay?
I wanted to know it in detail.
Very simple. If you want to know BCG in detail, take a textbook and read it. But I can give you a very high level, okay? Okay. You want to know something that high level, market share and market growth. Market share is what percentage you have in the market. Growth is potential to grow. Which one is the best here?
Yes.
Which one?
Stars.
Stars. Stars is here, just think. What is missing here is low and high. This is high and low, okay? So this is low here and this is high. High here.
High market
The
share,
best.
high growth.
Must mean if you got everything stars, that's why people tell you you're a star, must mean you're fantastic. Simple as that. Here is question mark. It's high in terms of market growth,
But never know.
but market share is low. So where do you want to move this? Here or here?
Towards the star.
Are you sure? Anybody say they want to move it to a dog?
No.
Anybody would like to move this to? Anybody say moving here? Raise your hand, please. Anybody say move here? No one? You're still undecided? Where will you move it? If you have a product. Let's say Mont Blanc is here. Where do you want to move it? Here or here?
Star.
So, simple, okay? If you're moving it here, must mean you don't know anything. You're definitely not making any right decision. Cash cow here is telling you it's going out of business. Let's say CD player, for example, would be a cash cow. We're still selling it, but we know the market growth is not really there, but they have a big market share. Keep selling it until we get rid of it. iPhone in the near future, iPhone 4 will be a cash cow when the new one will be launched. But it will generate loads of money, but growth will be towards the iPhone 5. This is how BCG works. Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in other words, when if you're in dog, what means you need to get rid completely. Don't invest any money on if it's dog. You invest money on, well, where you invest money actually? Here. You invest money here and here. The move is here. Here, if you're doing marketing, if it's cash cow, what you need to do is, you need to be clever. What type of promotion you're going to use. If it's here, in a product, for example, you use personal selling to move it here. You invest more in marketing, on advertising. If you're here, you invest more in tactical pricing, more toward discount, because you want to sell more. So all the four here, you need to understand how you invest. It's the same thing around your product life cycle. If you're here, you invest more in personal selling, in more advertising. If you're going down here, going out of business, then you do mostly tactical pricing. You do discount, buy one get one free, and all this thing, because you know you just want to clear. Otherwise, it will be stock not being used. So, all the product life cycle at each stage, make sure you know what to use, what type of pull and push strategy. Don't just say we will use advertising. If you just say you use advertising, I can tell you, you're going to advertise yourself, okay? It's not going to be right, okay? I can guarantee you this. You need to say, if you're using advertising, where will you be using advertising? Here. If you're going to use cost plus pricing, why are you using it? If you're using to do, let's say, discount, don't tell me you're going to use discount here. If you tell me you're going to use discount here, that means your knowledge of marketing or business is not very good. You need to be able to tell us why. And if you understand that, I don't think you will have any problem, because if you can apply this properly, apply this part here, especially in marketing globalization, you will pass easily. And then the fifth one is, have you got any question here at all? If you look at on the fifth one here, is how do you monitor? Everything we do here need to relate back to our objectives at the beginning. So we monitor, you got the whole quantitative. You look at the budget, the sales target, customer complaint, market share, product awareness, different ways of getting this. Marketing management by Philip Kotler is well defined, okay? So if by now you haven't opened your textbook, it's time to do that, please. So here you got other ways of monitoring. If I said at the beginning I want to increase customer satisfaction from 75 to 85 by 2013, I can easily check this through my customer satisfaction survey. So anything I said in my objective, I need to be able to measure it here. If it's not there, then I come up with a contingency plan. What is plan B? and